Hey guys, glad you come back here. It's Derek with Ridgetop Outdoors, and got a change of pace today. Got some new steel. We're gonna get ready for the trap pond. Usually I'm doing this outside because I'm gonna try something a little bit different this year. With my new traps, I'm not gonna dye them this first year. They usually want them to rust a little bit, so they take to the dye better. But really don't want to have to wait around. I want to get these things in the ground as soon as possible. So I'm just going to clean the oil off of them, come from the factory. I've already got the water boiling. We'll dunk them down in here, let them cook for a little bit, and then we're just going to wax them. Okay, it's a different method than what I usually do, and probably what most people do. I'm going to see if it'll work or if it won't work. Really, the wax, all it does is just kind of keep them scent free, rust free, and keep them moving really good. All your moving parts, it kind of slickens them up, and that way they work better and quicker. But I'm going to put these in the boiling water here, let them cook for a little bit, and then what I'll do is when I get done, maybe 10 minutes or so in the water, once the oil's off, I dump the water out. You don't want to drag it back up out of the water. All you do is just put that old oil and grease back on the trap. So you just want to dump the water off. Leave a little bit more water in here, and doing this in the basement while everybody's at school and work. Wife may not like me doing this in the basement. It's just cleaning the oil off. It's not that bad. It don't stink. But if I was going to be doing the dyeing, definitely be doing that part outside. Cause man, it stinks up bad. Couple more cups. And you guys let me know if this works or not. You guys that trap, as far as not dyeing your traps. I know a lot of people dye them or they paint them. That's enough to keep, everything's covered right there. And we'll let those babies cook for, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes. And all that oil and grease will come up to the water, up to the top of the water, and we'll pour it off. And I'll bring you back whenever we go to do the waxing part. Okay guys, now my next step is, I've done poured all the water off. I got the traps over here in the sink. I put about just enough to cover the traps. I don't know, maybe 6 inches of water in the bucket here. I'm just going to put maybe a quarter of this block of wax in here to get a small thin layer on top. And once it all melts, I'll drop the traps down in there, let them set for a little bit, let the traps get good and hot again, and then I'll slowly pull them back up through the wax to get a thin coat on there. Might end up having to put a little bit more on there, or a little bit more wax in there. We'll see. Once that melts, I'll see how much we got and go from there. But this is the next step, and I'll bring you back for once the wax is all melted on top, then I start dipping my traps. Okay guys, the wax is all melted. It's on top of the water. I'm going to drop the trap down in here, let it set for a little bit, get the steel same temperature as the water and the wax, and then I'll slowly pull it up out of here. I'll show you one, And then that'll be it. I ain't gonna bore you because it'll probably take another 15-20 minutes to get these done. This isn't the best way to do it for speed, because it does take some time to do it like this. I mean, you can get a bigger pot, which I have, do 10 to 12 traps at a time, but I'm in the house today, so just had to do one at a time, maybe two, but definitely just going to do one. I think I can get two in there. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And from here on out, I won't touch these traps barehanded after this point. Keep them scent free, and you guys, if any of you guys ever done this, let me know if it works or not. We're gonna find out. We're gonna get some traps in the ground tomorrow. Go from there. I'll let those heat up, and I'll slowly pull them out, and then I'll bring you back. Okay, guys, the traps have been in there about 6-7 minutes. Leave it the same temperature as the wax in the water. Slowly bring them up out of there, and see what they look like. Give them a couple shakes. You guys ever tried this waxing without dyeing new traps? Let me know if it works or not. Never tried it before, but yeah, pinch. Want to get these in the ground real quick. And I'm using Duke number 2 dogless traps, and got my wax from a local place here, Murray's blended trap wax. I ended up using about a third of a pound right there. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna pull this last trap out here, and I'll bring you back tomorrow when I put some traps in the ground. Appreciate you watching. Y'all come back tomorrow and watch. It's Derek, Rich Top Outdoors.